Hi, my name's Rob Scott and welcome to another big UC update at UC Summit 2022. So today I'm joined by Deborah Robertson, who's the Chief Marketing Officer at VOSS, and she's going to be sharing her perspective on the UC marketplace, what's hot and what's new at VOSS in 2022. So welcome, Debbie.
Thank you very much, Rob. Nice to be here.
Great to see you, and thanks for taking time to talk to me today. How about we just kick off with a quick bio? Tell us a little bit about yourself and what VOSS does, please.
Okay. I've been in the business technology industry for over 20 years now. During that time, I've seen a fantastic amount of change, not just with the technology itself, but obviously in the field I'm in the way that it's marketed. We now find ourselves in a big digital environment, and it's now taken center stage. And what this does is gives buyers access to so much more information, which can, of course, be quite daunting for them. As you say, I've recently joined VOSS Solutions as their first CMO. It's a perfect time to become part of the great team here. For those that are new to VOSS, we provide operational and performance management tools for the digital workplace. Lots is happening here at the company. Recently acquired Layer X, created a new vibrant brand to incorporate that. And we've got a digital workplace management solution that just works extremely well.
Fantastic. And so this, kick off today's session in terms of, what's been happening in your world over at VOSS and service management, what is dominating conversations?
Okay. What we've seen in the last year during 2021, it'll be no surprise, I'm sure, to people, hybrid working. We've seen and we're still seeing a massive acceleration in digital business transformation. Technology decisions are being made tactically at great speed, and costs almost are secondary to being able to react quickly to the changing landscape that we've been experiencing over what's now becoming a couple of years. It's really about how they've been able to mobilize a previously static workforce that's been mainly sat in-house and on-premise. In many cases, our customers have talked to us about a loss of their control over this technology and the spiraling costs that have sometimes been associated with that. So for many organizations, the last year has been about getting their UC and their collaboration platforms back under control, to think about where they are in that digital transformation journey and how are they going to manage the new digital workplace, which has frankly been put on fast forward. I think it's been put on fast forward by about 10 years. We've been discussing with them how they need to stay agile and robust and how they balance the needs of the business, but also ensure they retain a positive employee experience. And that employee experience has become even more important as there's increasing competition for skills and talent, as I think we're all finding with such high employment numbers that we're experiencing at the moment. So how do they balance the needs of the business and their employees with the digital workplace they need to provide them?
I'm really glad you mentioned employee experience. I think that's a trend that's really going to continue into 2022 and beyond, because it's certainly, as we're all working from home and hybrid working now. It seems that an element of personalization and making sure that the adoption happens is that's I know that's your game, and it's super important. So in terms of products and portfolio, your portfolio, what's been happening in there, and what's been most popular with your customers?
Well, what's been great for us is digital workplace management, and the suite that we provide has become even more relevant to them. What they want is freedom to choose the best communications collaboration platform for their needs. And increasingly, we talk about the employee, they're beginning to have a bigger voice in what it is that they want to use and like to use and what they prefer, whether it's one single platform or, as increasingly is becoming the case, companies are ending up with many platforms that people want to use, enabling them to manage these what are in fact business critical technologies with one single point of control, introducing zero human touch workflows where possible for those repetitive tasks, because they want to free up valuable systems administrators to work on more pressing problems. What we find that they're using the VOSS solution to absorb the complexity. They're using it to save cost, simplify the management because we want a simpler life, and ensuring that that positive employee experience, which is a key driver of business growth, is retained and actually improves. On the performance management side, they're wanting actionable intelligence into their digital workplace, whether the people are in the office or remote, wherever they are in the world, and the VOSS suite can bring that to them. They can optimize their operational performance. They're increasing user adoption by giving people the tools they prefer to use, resolving problems faster, making more informed decisions, and improving service delivery. And also what we've been doing is taking the pain of migrating companies from any existing solutions to another solutions. We take that pain away and make it easy for them. And that's one of the things we found has been very popular.
Yeah, absolutely. So in terms of, it's 2022 this year, how do you think the marketplace is going to shape up? And, where are your priorities at VOSS this year?
Okay, well, who knows what's going to happen in 2022? But as we touched on earlier, we've evidently moved fast forward to the hybrid workforce that everyone is talking about. But what it clearly needs, that hybrid workforce, is a digital workplace in order to function effectively. We see an increase in more productivity tools sitting alongside the traditional voice UC and collaboration technologies. And this digital workplace needs to be secure, cost-effective, resilient, scalable, highly agile, of course, to cope with constant change. There's always been constant change. It's nothing new, but I think it's accelerated even more at the moment. And just as an organisation manages its workforce, it needs to manage the digital workplace that empowers that workforce. So in 2022, organisations need to stabilise and fully operationalise, put their staff at the centre of everything they do, provide location independence, creating a platform that is truly agile and a suite of tools that staff can access from anywhere, and resilient delivery, robust, highly automated framework that empowers them to respond to change as quickly as they need to. And that leads me on, Rob. I wonder if we could take some time to talk about self-healing and why that's becoming a reality within UC. Do we have time to do that?
Absolutely, we got it. Yeah, certainly. I thought for a moment you were going to talk to me something more spiritual, but no, absolutely. Let's talk about self-healing in the service management world.
In the service management world, what we mean is before you even know there is a problem on the operational side, the VOSS Insight solution has triggered a process to begin fixing that problem. UC in collaboration generates big data sets. By applying AI and machine learning to the data, we can increase the intelligence and insight so we can provide recommendations based on whatever policies, thresholds and responses a company wants to put in place. VOSS's management tools take this all a step further, and the platform can self-heal by extracting the data, analysing it, diagnosing it, and applying corrective rules through automated workflows, meaning minimal to no human intervention. For 2022, here at VOSS, we see self-healing as a real game changer.
Yeah, as you say, that workflow automation and I suppose almost just removing those mundane tasks and letting IT managers and others, really concentrate on what counts, and where they can, I suppose use the best of their skills. I think that's fantastic. So lots to see from VOSS on that front. And for anyone out there interested in finding out more about VOSS and their solutions, do visit their content hub at UC Summit, or we'll put a link to their website in the description as well. But I'm afraid that's all we've got time for today. Debbie, thank you so much for joining me.
My absolute pleasure, Rob. Thank you.
And thanks to everyone for watching. If you've enjoyed today's update, there's lots more to explore at UC Summit this year. And don't forget to follow the big UC Update hashtag on social. I'm Rob Scott from UC Today. Thanks for watching.